still have to work, man, to get the accents right and to get it real and to get it authentic,
Boy, you done know. Yo, I had a clue that he had yard background, but I couldn't tell. I was like, it's either yard or it's not. I didn't, because the UK has got definitely a lot of folks that trek right up. But are both of your parents? Do you mind? Is that cool? Are both of your parents Jamaican?
Yeah. They were born here, but mom and dad are one of 6 siblings, and 3 of them were born in Jamaica. And
did you just get born Jamaican?
and then my parents were born here.
Yeah, what do you say? Well, from a long time, say from Caribbean. Let me stop. My wife.
No, man, you're good. Forward.
We're gonna circle back to this, but my man Ty's got something real quick. What's going on, Bad Ty?
Yeah, Marcus, one of the things that stood out in terms of this Robin Hood was the element of the mysticism that has not necessarily been present in all of the other Robin Hood properties. But when you saw the script and you determined, hey, like this is a different route that they're going with this whole storyline, how did it affect you in your role, knowing that there's these new elements of this character that have never been present before, and how am I going to address that? Because that's one of the things that me and Vince were very much excited about in this show that we haven't seen in previous Robin Hood properties.
Yeah, the same way that you had that feeling was the same way when I was reading the script. I was excited, man. We haven't, like you said, we haven't seen the Little John where you kind of don't really know much about him. And even throughout season 1, you're still not really sure where he's come from. He's just this dreaded wild bounty hunter in the forest, and you just think to yourself, like, what's his journey? Where's he been? Where's he come from? And I think that's what's exciting about, hopefully, more seasons to come where we can explore. And even for me, to be able to explore where he started. I do that speech around the campfire, and he talks about, killing his dad and God had putting a knife in his hand. And I feel like there's a whole journey that can be explored in the whole world. That where did Little John come from in the first place? How has this man ended up in this world with these people? And it was exciting for me to be able to challenge my mind to be like, even if it's not there in the script at the moment, to be able to layer my character to give that performance around the campfire where you go, something happened to him. There's a reason why he's been on his own for so long, and you're intrigued by it. But the writing's so good that they don't just give it to you. And I liked being able to hold that back where he gets emotional, but then he screams it back in again and then goes, you know what, it's not for now. So yeah, the same way that you feel about Little John, it's the same way that I did, and I'm excited to just see what happens next.
Yeah, Marcus, he seems way more. He seems like, just from what I saw in the character, he seems way more invested in the plight of the Norman Saxon, beef than like, because I was like, when there were scenes where Rob is like he doesn't want to attack, you're like, we need to kill him. We need to get him.
Yeah.